G'day, thanks for joining me this morning. It's a beautiful spring day here in Australia. My name is Jenny and I'm an Aussie mum of 16 kids. Now when you have a family, you spend a lot of time organising how to feed them and doing the groceries. But when you have a big family like mine, you spend a lot more time in the grocery store, and that's where I'm headed this morning. Now it's school holiday time here, so we eat a little bit differently. No packed lunches. I'm going to grab my list and my shopping bags and a couple of the kids to help push trolleys. So come with me, let's go do the grocery shop. We're going to find some white potatoes and some brushed potatoes. We're trying to find the cheapest price, and we're going to be looking at the unit price, which is down here on each of them. See if we can find the cheapest one. Here we go. $2.25 per kilo. Now my boys helped bring all the groceries inside, and one of my daughters has very kindly spread all of this out onto the table for me so that we can go through it nice and easily. So I really appreciate that. So let's start over here where I normally do, which is with the milk. I bought 5 3-litre bottles of milk. Being that it's school holidays at the moment, I don't mind having a little bit extra milk on hand so that the kids can have a glass of milk or maybe a Milo with their morning or afternoon tea. Now I bought 2 loaves of white bread. This is just the home brand bread, and we'll just be using them for sandwiches. There is 1 bottle here of the thickened cream. Obviously you can use this with desserts, but it's also good if you are making a potato bake or a veggie bake. So this is one of my flyby specials today. These are 1 kg tubs of yogurt. There are 2 strawberry and 1 vanilla yogurt. These are good to have just by themselves in a bowl, or the kids will often put some cut up fruit, fresh fruit or even tinned fruit in with it as their morning or afternoon tea. Now we've got 2 bags of cheese here, all pre-grated. So we've got the light and tasty and then the mozzarella. They didn't have any of the large bags of the pizza blend, which is the one I normally buy, but the mozzarella is good for melting. So this will keep us going for a little while longer. And I also bought 2 blocks of cheddar cheese. These are 1 kg blocks. As the weather's starting to warm up, it's great to have some more ice blocks in the freezer. So these are frozen yogurt ice blocks. These are 8 in a pack, so I bought 2 lots of those. We've got some spring onion and chive cream cheese, and a sweet chilli one. I like this one. This is my favourite, but the kids love the sweet chilli. And we've got some little containers here of some tzatziki dip, just to have with some crackers. Now the price of the groceries today is a little bit higher because obviously I bought some meat products. So these are 2 kilo bags of chicken drumsticks, and I bought 2 of those. So I will bag those and put those into the freezer. I like to add some seasoning or some marinade to them, and then they can go into the freezer with the marinade, and then when it's time to cook them you can just thaw them, pop them in the oven, and you've got a ready meal. 2 lots of the chicken breast fillets here as well. Same deal with these as what I do with the chicken drumsticks, is that I will cut these up and add in some sauce. I'll cook it and put it into bags, and then you've got a pre-cooked frozen meal that you can pull out and put onto the table. Takes about then 10 or 15 minutes to heat through it, and you've got dinner ready for the family. Now there are 2 packs here of the pork steaks. We've got 2 packs of the rissoles. Now I like to make my own rissoles normally, and rissoles, for those who don't know what they are, is basically just ground beef and some spices, and then you crumb them on the outside. So I do like making my own, and I will be making up a heap of rissoles soon to go into the freezer. I just don't have time at the moment, so these are just for convenience, and I've been told that these are really tasty, so we'll give these a go. Now I've got 2 packs here, they're 1 kilo each, cocktail frankfurts. Around here, these are called Cheerios. I know lots of people have different names for them, but we call these Cheerios. They are small frankfurts, cocktail frankfurts, like what you would put into a hot dog. Now here's a 12 pack of chicken schnitzels. These are great with a bit of salad on the side or some veggies. Still on a quest to find really good sausages. We don't like the big bulk packs of sausages anymore. There's just too much filler in them. They don't seem to taste the same as what they used to. So these ones are garlic and herb beef sausages. We've had the plain ones of these and they were quite good. So we'll try these ones with the garlic and herb and see how they go. 2 packs of leg ham. We might use these to make some sandwiches or some wraps. Now to make some savoury platters, we like using these Twiggy sticks, just the mild ones. You can buy a hot version of these, but I think when you've got a lot of people to serve, erring on the side of caution and just using the mild ones is probably better. Now also quite a bit of fruit and veg here, and that also makes the price rise for what the groceries are going to cost. But I bought 2 bunches of bananas, 1 pack of the pears, some tomatoes. I think tomatoes are back to where they used to be. They were not good for a while there, and I think that's probably just because of the weather that we've had, and you know that affects the growing conditions, and of course then you know, you've got to take what you can get at that point, and they got quite expensive and very hard to find, but there seems to be a good supply back here now. Now, my favourite type of apple, the Royal Gala apple. I bought 2 containers of those. The fridge is bare. The little baskets are empty, so it's time to stock them back up. And I got 2 lots of the Granny Smith apples for those who like the green apples. Down here we've got some mini tomatoes, some baby cucumbers, 2 packs of those, 1 pack of the mushrooms, what's that, 500 grams, so half a kilo of mushrooms. I'm thinking one lot of those meats, maybe the steak or the rissoles tonight for dinner, and we might do some corn with that. So these come in packs of 3, and I've got 3 lots there for everyone who's still here at home. Now I bought 2 packs of carrots, kilo bag each there, so 2 kilos of carrots. These are sweet potatoes from the I'm Perfect Coles range, which means that they are maybe slightly different colours or shapes or sizes, but still perfectly good to eat, and they taste great, but you save a little bit of money when you buy from this range. Now over here there's some potatoes. There's two kilo bags of the Kestrel potatoes. These, if you give them a good wash, cut them up, add some oil and some spices to it and pop them in the air fryer, are delicious. And because they are a little bit coloured, they have this purple through them, they look so pretty when they're cooked up in the air fryer, and they make a nice side to any dish. And down here, which are the cheapest potatoes, just the brushed potatoes, a 4 kilo bag of those. Now I'm going to stock the cupboard back up here with some toilet paper. These are 18 rolls to a pack here, and I bought 2 of those today. Still a few sniffles around, so 2 more boxes of tissues and another roll of bin liners. I like to buy the big roll of liners, but I haven't been to Bunnings for a little while, and that's normally where I will buy those. So these ones will get us through until I can make time to get to Bunnings. Now over here there's 2 kilos of sugar. We've got a jar of baby cucumbers, so we put these little pickles on our savoury platters. Here we've got some sliced gherkin. This with cheese on some Cruskets or some form of cracker is really delicious, makes a great snack. 1 jar of Nutella, 1 jar of raspberry jam, 1 jar of strawberry jam. I keep getting told by the kids they prefer the crunchy over the smooth peanut butter, so another tub of crunchy peanut butter. We've got some sandwich pickles. That will go with the ham on the bread. Make a nice sandwich. We've got some mayonnaise and some mustard. Nearly completely out of sauce, so I bought 2 barbecue sauce, 1 tomato sauce, and 1 sweet chilli. Down here are some small tins of baked beans for any of the kids who need a snack. They're also great when school goes back. You can pop those in with a little bit of bread and butter in their lunch boxes. Very tasty, full of protein, good for you. And we've got some tuna tins down here, some lemon and pepper, and just some plain in the spring water. Now these are just plain potato chips, single serve packs. There are 20 in this pack, just the home brand. 2-minute noodles were on sale this week, so I bought 6 of the Oriental chicken, 6 of the braised beef, and 6 of the prawn and chicken. I always try and keep a container filled with these. Some nights when you just don't want to cook and it's a fend for yourself night, the kids will either choose noodles for their dinner or they will have a bowl of cereal. And these are also good late night snacks for older kids that have come home from work. Now I bought some cereal as well, so 2 boxes of the Mighty Grain, 1 of the Corn Flakes, 1 Wheat Bix, 2 Cocoa Puffs, Now over here we've got some grain waves, 8 packs to a box. These are really yummy, kids love those. We've also got a bag here of some roasted and salted pistachios. This is something that we love just to go to a park if we've gone for a walk, and I just take the bag of pistachios with us, and you can just sort of sit down and have a little snack while you're there. These are great if you're going out just for convenience. Now we've got 2 packets of the Lamington fingers. These can be frozen and then just used when necessary. We've got some rice cakes here, 2 packets of those. Kids love to put some butter and some Vegemite on those. We've got some fruit sticks, some choc chip muffin bars. Again, I keep these in the freezer and we just pull them out as needed. We've got some more biscuits here, so 2 packets of the Delta cream, 2 of the shortbread cream. I bought more mini Oreos in the little 10-pack boxes because they were half price today. So these will go in the container with all the little snack packets in them. Now to go with our savoury platters over these school holidays, I bought some Jats crackers, so 4 boxes of those. I thought the kids might like to do a little bit of baking, so we got 2 vanilla cake mixes. I think these come with the, yes, it comes with the icing mixture and everything, and the kids can add some extra things like I normally do when I'm baking these. You can add some custard powder, or you can put some choc chips in these. And we haven't tried these before. I'd love to actually just make some Anzac Bickies from scratch. Haven't done that for a really long time. This will be a great little project for the kids over these school holidays to make some Anzac biscuits. These are my favourite biscuit ever. Two boxes of the choc chip muesli bars. We've got a pack of water over here. We've used some of the water out of our fridge that we keep all the drinks in. So just restocking this. This is always good to have on hand if people are travelling or just running out the door quickly, or if there's any emergencies. Sometimes it's good just to have a supply of water on hand. And because it's getting close to lunchtime, this is what we are doing today for lunch. This is all about convenience today. Yes, I could make these from scratch, but for today, these looked really fresh in the store and on sale. So I bought 4 2-packs, and they are just a little pizza roll. You can eat them cold just like this, or they're really nice if you pop them in the oven for a few minutes and warm them through. Well, I'm glad we've got all the groceries here and we can go and put them all away now and stock up the pantry and the fridge and the freezer. There are still more groceries to get. I would like to get to the butcher's and do a big meat order, and I'd like to spend a couple of days making some freezer meals. I like to prep them and pre-cook them, and as we go into term 4 of the school year and the weather will start getting really hot here, it's very convenient to have a freezer full of meals so that I don't have to stand in the kitchen for hours on end cooking dinner each night. So make sure you are looking out for your specials, half price sales, and don't forget to use your reward card when you are doing your groceries. Make sure you activate all the offers that are available to you. There was quite a bit of meat there and quite a bit of fruit and veg. So I would expect that it was going to be a little bit pricey. What did all the groceries come to today? Well, everything on the table came to a grand total of $653.27. So we can certainly see the rise in prices for groceries. And yes, this seems a little bit pricey, but I did get 2 tables worth filled with groceries here. I'm going to get to putting all of this away now. Thanks for coming shopping with me today. God bless.